let's say you want to collect some evidence on an assessment. So you want to show something that evidence that shows a student achieved that assessment. So you go to assessments, and you usually do this when you're just in the assessment, when you're kind of marking a student. So I'm going to go to assessment here, this beginning, middle, and end. And let's pretend as I'm going down and giving the rating here, 1, 3, and 3, whatever. As I'm doing that, maybe I'm collecting some evidence at the exact same time. So all the assessments have this plus sign, and it's evidence for each student. So it doesn't matter if you're doing a general assessment or one based on standards or outcomes, or a reading one, or even a rubric or continuum. They all have this option to add assess evidence. So if I want to collect some evidence for someone, let's say I'm going to do it for just in case. I press the plus symbol by him, and it opens up a little menu. It says Case Justin at the top, so I know I'm on him, because sometimes it's hard to tell a little bit. And then I can use the camera on the iPad here to take a picture of some evidence. It could be sheet work if I wanted to, but usually it's something like maybe they're sorting something he's sorting something at his desk. Using manipulatives, some kind of manipulative work, and there's no other way to collect it but to take a picture maybe. So I might use the camera on here to take a picture, or I can do a video or audio. So let's pretend I was going to take a picture. I press camera. It opens up the camera. Now, I'm just sitting in my room here on the bed, and let me see, I'll take a picture here. There's some laundry that I washed earlier and didn't fold yet. So I'm going to take a picture of that. And then I have the option to use a photo or retake. If it wasn't any good, I'll use the photo. And so that puts the photo in. Now that photo is going to save as evidence for just in case. And maybe I'm going to go to I leaned over, and I'm going to use audio this time. I'm going to go back. If you hold down too long, it goes away. So here we go, audio. And I'm going to press start, and it starts recording. It's recording my voice. So it might be recording a conversation the student's having with me, or a conversation the student's having with another student. It could be a conference, whatever. So when they're finished, I press save, and it saves this audio. Now I'm going to go to just one Hugo first. The video, if you know how to use the camera and the audio, the video is the same. Photos just accesses photos that are already taken on your iPad. And insert file allows you to insert a file that's already on your iPad. But the other one I want to do is this link one, because it's a little bit confusing. This link one allows you to insert a link as evidence that might be linked to some work or something the student has done or shared with you on a cloud service. Cloud service like Dropbox or Box. And so basically you select the cloud service. So I'm going to use Box. And you can go into Setup from the main menu, from Home, and enter your own cloud service in, your own type, if it's not one of the ones listed that I already have. And this menu, this little thing comes up next. This will open your cloud space. Copy the shared link of the file you want to link to, or to link. Press Done in the top right corner to close the cloud space. Now I notice now in the new updates that Done is down in the bottom right hand corner. So this will probably be changed. I'll probably type this out. I might not do the video again, but I'll type this out, fix this little part where it's down the bottom right hand corner. Then it says press Insert Link, and to insert it, you can press Help here to find out more about how to do this, which really just takes you to this video that you're in right now, or cancel. So I'm going to press OK. This should open my box. You have to be connected to the internet. So it opened Box. It would open, what this would do would be, it would open up and I'd have to type in my username and password to get into Box or Dropbox or whatever. But because I already kind of went into it, I can keep adding more, I can keep going back to it as long as it kind of times out after a certain amount of time, and then I have to re-enter the password in that. So right now I didn't have to type that in, so I just went right into my box, and I just select what I want to link to. So let's do this here. This is an application. So when I click on it, it's going to open it up. I'm actually going to work, teach in Australia for a year, so I have to apply for a working with vulnerable people thing. So I want to copy the link to this, and in different cloud surfaces, it's in different locations, but it usually has a little link symbol, and you see at the bottom here, there's a link symbol. If I press that, it'll open up. I want to get to the link. All right, come on, I'll do it one more time. Press it. And then sometimes I have to enable the link to be shared. Okay, then it has the link up here. Basically, I'm going to select all of that. Oops, sorry, do it one more time. I'm going to select that link, all of it, and copy it. So I'm basically copying that link. Then I press the done, which is in the bottom right-hand corner, and a little kind of a message comes up and says, insert this link basically into the evidence field for Hugo. I press OK, and it puts it in there. So now, if I want this little keyboard to go away, just press up anywhere where there's not a field, so up above comment, let's say, and it just goes away. So now I can scroll down, you'll see I have some evidence for different students. And so that's basically how you collect the evidence. Later I can go view, I'll show you how to view this evidence.